But when we was on the ships, they used to always tell us, if we ever go in the United States and get in New York, if you get lost or something, go to 50th Street and 8th Avenue. It is a bar there, and there's a church there. You just go in there, they will help you get back on the ship or whatever, problem you have. So I knew I'm looking for this 50th Street and 8th Avenue. It shouldn't be that hard to find, It took me, but I couldn't get out. I'm still down at the Grand Central Station, and I see this one guy with the briefcase, and I'm going to follow him. He's going to have to get out of here sooner or later. I'm going to be out of here because I couldn't find a way out. So I kept following him. He went to the telephone booth, and I see his stairs. And I said, So I went up them stairs. I come up in front of the post office. I never forget it. It's the biggest post office in New York City. You got probably 40 steps goes up to the top. But anyway, I stopped walking. So I keep finding streets and stuff. So I walk clear from there, Grand Central Station, clear to 50th Street and 8th Avenue. Because I don't know if you've ever been in New York, you got a 1 through 11th Avenues run this way, and streets run this way. So really, it's pretty simple to find. So unless you go down Delancey Street and down where they stock market and all that stuff, they got names, but most of it is just. So I walked over there and I come over there and I find this church. I find a bar, nothing familiar. Everything is written in English. So I didn't know what to do. So I kept walking. I walked back the other way. I come to 26th Street and 7th Avenue, 7th or 8th Avenue. And there was a bar. This was April 19th. It was warm outside, nice. He had both doors open at the bar, So I just walked in, sit down at the bar. You want to know what I want? I said, I am hungry. He said, what do you want? I said, I am hungry. That's an English word I know how to say. I am hungry. I know that will give me food. And then I noticed it says a beer, wine, or vino, or wine. I mean, just very. So he said, okay. So he goes out there, fixes me a ham and cheese sandwich. I brought him over there. I have it. $3.50. So I laid the money there. He took what he needed. And I think I had a sandwich. And I said, a beer. He said, how old are you? What? Oh, but every time the ship comes in the United States, immigration department gives you a pace, tells you your age, what ship you came in on it, what country you're from, and this is your, longest that ship is in the United States water, you're free to go any place in the United States. As soon as that ship leaves the United States, you better be on a ship. So I have this thing, so he pulls out his driver license. I said, oh, okay, so I took out my little card and gave it to him with immigration gave me. He said, oh, because I just turned 18. And law in New York, drinking law is 18 years old. If you're 18, you can drink. Because see, this was in April, and February, I just turned 18. So he went, got me a beer, and he went on a telephone, called somebody. I was standing there, drinking my beer and stuff. Guy comes in and starts talking my language to me. I mean, shocking. He said it's his friend of his, and he knew as soon as I showed him card where I was from, so he called him up. He knew I need some help. So I said, I do. I got aunt and uncle living in New York. I like to find them. Okay. You got the address? No. You got the telephone number? No. Well, what you got? I said, I got the name. He said, back then I didn't know what he meant, but he said, I hope that last name is not Jones or Smith. That's what he said, I didn't know what he was talking about, but then again, okay. I said, no, his name is Nicholas Wodopia. Wodopia. And he said, well, that shouldn't be hard to find. So we get the telephone book for New York. It was one day, called, they couldn't get, was nobody home. The guy looked at the book in Staten Island and looked in Brooklyn, finally looked at the book in Long Island, and we finally located him, and I talked to him, I told him where I was at. He said, well, you just stay there, I'll come and get you.